Welcome back to another Grand Cross Age of Titans video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the massive update that just dropped this morning. I was awake super early and I pretty much was able to log on as soon as everything was done. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got in this one. So I did read most of this already, just to try and get a little bit more of a grasp on it, but I've already been up for 5 hours at 7:30 right now, so let's get going. So Season 2 is going to be added. This is going to be added tomorrow, obviously on 1/25 of 2024. The Kingdom transfer rules. Kingdom transfer is only possible in the original. Transfer is not possible when the target kingdom is in a parallel world or Asgard. Transfer is not possible when target kingdom is in a previous season compared to the main kingdom. So that's pretty well known. I don't know if they're going to lock stuff, which might mess up my project, but I guess we will go ahead and take a look. So obviously we got Season 2 starts on the 25th, and then that will start the trial buttons. The placement trial starts, the settlement and the placement trial ends. Then we go to Asgard. Asgard starts, and then the settlement in Asgard ends. So that's kind of how everything's going to go. It looks pretty normal, maybe with a thing added or two. So obviously we have the 4 new heroes and the 2 titans. So let's go ahead and finally take a look at their skills. So first we have Thor. She is a legendary combine and her specialty is siege. So lead skill is going to be a full charge marching speed. It's gonna speed of the troops within the selected area by this percentage for 30 seconds. Next is the lightning's condemnation, something like that, I don't even know. Inflicts damage equal to a blank of attack up to 3 enemy troops in a circular area. Decreases the marching speed by 7, 9, 12, 16, or 20% for 3 seconds. So that is AoE. AoE is always one of the best stats in the game. We just have to see what it does. Next, we have the passive skill, which is going to be a 30% chance of inflicting damage equal to this amount of percentage of attack when the skill is used. Increases troops attack by this percentage for 5 seconds. Next we have increases the attack by this amount of percent for rally troops commanded by Thor. Okay, this is interesting. 10% chance to inflict damage equal to this amount of percent of attack if the enemy troop is stationed. This is interesting. And then Awakening increases health by 25% and attack by 20% for Titans commanded by Thor. I don't know if it's just me, but this hero looks pretty lacking. Maybe they'll change it. So let's go ahead and take a look at Lumi. She is going to be Archer and Attack. She is another legendary. So her lead skill is going to be changing the formation of selected Archer troops for 120 seconds. Has a 10% chance of granting a debuff that decreases enemy troop defense by blank percent and health by blank percent for 3 seconds upon attacking. Activates once every 5 seconds with a cooldown of 3 hours. Wow. Alright, so here we go with her active skill here. Inflicts damage equal to the percent down here of skill damage of attack on a single enemy troop. Then increases the commanding troops damage dealt by blank for 3 seconds. So that is an absolutely powerful active skill, if we've seen anything. Next is the passive skill for the Titan. So Archer type attack increase, and then the Titan attack increase again. Increases attack by blank percent for Archer troops and blank percent for Archer Titans. So it's really cool that you can use Lumi for Titans or for open field, which is going to help a lot, and it's just another Archer commander that we have. Probably going to be really good with bombers. Let's take a look. Chance of dealing additional basic attack in the same turn when attacking. So 4, 8, 12, 16, or 20%. Then we got another passive skill here. Increases basic attack damage by blank percentage for troops commanded by Lumi. So before Awakening, 900% on a single enemy troop, and then increases damage dealt by 15%. This one is going to be the same thing here, but additionally inflicts damage equal up to 400% when the enemy troop is cavalry. Ooh, I wonder if she's going to be a good rally lead. Especially for those, like Roy Renas or anything like that. That could hurt. Definitely. Next we have Mimir. She is a legendary as what? Okay. Apparently there was a hidden one. So the lead skill is changing the formation for 120 seconds, has a 10% chance of granting a debuff that decreases enemy troop attack and damage by X amount of percentage for 3 seconds. Next we have the active skill, which inflicts damage equal to a blank amount of percentage of attack upon or up to 3 enemy troops in a fan-shaped area to the front. Inflicts damage over time equal to blank percent of attack for every 2 seconds. Okay, that's pretty cool. So the first passive skill increases the health for cavalry troops commanded by Mimir and additionally increases attack for fighter troops. So this is the actual fighter hero, I guess, specialty. Looks interesting. Decreases troop attack by blank and troop defense by blank for 3 seconds when attacking an enemy troop that is taking damage over time. Is it the enemy or is it ours? It's probably ours, right? Because that would say enemy troop attack, right? Or am I just completely wrong on this? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. Next, increases affinity damage dealt to enemy archer troops by blank percent for cavalry troops commanded by Mimir. And then that is a percent down there. So obviously this is the counter to Mimir. Before awakening we have this. I'm just looking back and forth. Additionally, increases attack by 15% for cavalry troops commanded by Mimir for 5 seconds. So it must not be ours, it must be theirs. And because obviously we're getting that boost, so that would only go down to 5%. I guess we'll just have to take a look, right? Next we got Ara. She's going to be unique cavalry and she's going to be fast, right? So increases counterattack damage by X% for her lead skill. Next she has inflicts damage equal to X amount of percent of attack up to 3 troops in a straight line in the front. Decreases marching speed for 3 seconds. It is the enemy. Increases attack for cavalry by X%. Only 10%. Let's see. Decreases basic attack damage taken from ranged troops for X% for troops commanded by Ara, which is great, but it's still only 10%. Next, we have 20% chance to increase troop marching speed by X amount of percent for 3 seconds when hit, which is always a really cool one. Increases fighters' troops attack by 15% for 3 seconds when the commanding troops' march speed is increased. Huh. Well, okay. Interesting. So obviously instead of the 2 and 2, it was 3 and 1. So I really didn't need to save 800. So now we got the first Titan here. Looks like this. Looks pretty cool. It is a unique Titan. It's Archer. Max health is 225,000. Marching speed is 400. Range is 5. 204 attack, 78 defense, and 184. The active skill inflicts damage equal to 300% of attack to the target location. Oh, that's pretty cool. Next, we got the Rare Titan. It is a combat engineer, 210 for 55 range, 184, 60, and 156 for the attack, defense, and health. Titan repairs light wounded durability equal to 300%. That's pretty nice. So this is how to obtain the brand new heroes. So we're going to have the check-in event. We're going to have the Divine Summons. Thor is going to be a Season Pass, and Mimir is also going to be the Divine Summons. So, oh boy. Yeah, this event kind of looks a little expensive. But we'll take a look. So the new Titans, Valkane is going to be a personal Titan obtained through the season pass, and then the other one is an Alliance Titan obtained through the Sanctum. Must forcibly... Okay, so Must Belt will be returned after Season 2 ends. The heroes and Titans available for each season can be checked in the corresponding menu when your current kingdoms enter the designated season. There's a moth on my screen. Let's see. Season 2 heroes and Titans can be checked in the menu by the kingdoms where Season 2 have begun. There will be a Season 2 exclusive chat. Awesome. Various ASGARD world-related content. Placement trial will be added. Dimensional war will be added. New map and objectives. Deploy mission and ranking. New normal and holy ground monsters. Immortal spirit season pass, and then of course the elixir research. So we have new gates, new holy ground, and battlefronts. So the objects will be placed in zone 5 or 6 of the world. Sky gates and holy ground objects that only air troops can pass through will be added. The capture rules are the same as the existing ones. Only air troops can attack and be stationed. Scout will be unified as air scout and can be used without distinct between air and land distinction. So obviously it looks like that we're going to need to have our whales max out these new heroes specifically for the new troop type, since I believe one of them, or maybe two, I don't know. Oh boy. Scout will be unified as air scout and can be used without distinction between air and land. Titan gates and Titan battlefronts. So this is kind of what we were looking at beforehand. The objects above will be placed in zone 4. The gates and the battlefronts that only Titans can pass through will be added. They will be activated when specific chronicles are unlocked. Pass through the Titan gate and move to the Titan battlefront. So the last update, or 2 updates ago, we did take a look at some of these events, and it actually looked like a lot of fun. It kind of looked like the ruins and Rise of Kingdoms, but this time we can only use Titans. So it's kind of like the battle that we did with the Titans, but this one is specific. You can station troops to capture the Titan battlefront area. The capture is successful when only one alliance remains in the captured area, which is normal. To seize the captured area from controlling, you must drive out all their troops. So we get points and everything. So obviously the reputation points are going to be like honor points for Rise of Kingdoms. There's going to be some pretty good stuff here, I think. Alright. Added Season 2 new summons and legendary mana stones. So obviously I was wrong. I saved up over 1,000 of the just regular summons and I was wrong. So I used those this morning in a little bit of a rage, and I got more legendaries that I didn't need to awaken than not. So Season 2 Divine Summon will be added. The Season 2 Divine Summoning schedule will be added. ASGARD Day 1 will be Lumi. ASGARD Day 20 will be Mimir. If a Grand Summon is in progress when Season 2 starts, the Grand Summon will remain until the end of the period. Only Divine Summons will remain after the Grand Summon ends, and the Grand Summons will no longer be displayed after Season 2. Divine Prayer Books and gems can be used for Divine Summons. Guaranteed rewards can be obtained depending on the summon count. So these are the guaranteed. So 50 summons is either 20 Lumi or Mimir's Mana Stones, 100 is 25, and then 200, 400, and 500 summons is Legendary Mana Stones of 30, 50, and 70. The guaranteed rewards for rounds 1 and 2 are Mana Stones of the Divine Summon Hero. So, like I said, so it's either going to be Lumi, which is the first 20 days, or Mimir, which is going to be the second 20 days, which this kind of stinks because we got another 2 rounds just like all the other ones. Season 2 exclusive Mana Stones will be added. Season 1 legendary Mana Stones that can be obtained from event rewards in various shops will be changed to Season 2. Season 2 can also be used on heroes that can use Season 1 legendary Mana Stones. Can be used to level up the skill of new legendary heroes added in Season 2, as I would freaking hope so. So here we go. We have exclusive events for Kingdoms entering Season 2. We have Legends Return. So these are going to be the pretty much the undefeatable events for the Kingdoms, where you can grab any of these heroes. So obviously I need Isaac, I need Arthur, Numa, Freya. those are the main, and Ivan. So those are I guess the main ones that I'm going to be going for. I'm just kind of out of stuff to do at this point. So, and then we're going to have Legacy of the Goddess event. You can obtain the Corda items required to summon Strama and Esther as the ranking reward. This event will be held 3 times during the ASGARD, which is really cool. So we thought that those were going to be like specialty events where they're only going to come 3 times and then they're gone. But now they're coming back, and so everyone else is able to take a spot. So air rallies will be will be changed. So they can rally against land troops on castles, objects, and rally troops. And air troops are air objectives, and air and land rally troops. Cannot rally against air objects, air rally troops, or resource deposits, and then the air troops cannot go against liege castles, land objects, and resource deposits. Sorry, I know you might be hearing some additional noise out there in the background. My heat just turned on. It is cold here. So I'm actually going to leave it on this time, so I do apologize in advance. Scout retreat to the land as before. Air troops retreat into the air. It's interesting. The specialty troop in training, building, and research. So enter season 2, unlock Chronicles, complete tier 4 special troop research, unlock the special soldier workshop building, produce special troops. Fighter, a new special troop of cavalry will be added. Fighters can be converted from tier 4 and tier 5 cavalry soldiers, much like the production process for bombers and catapults. Training is possible through the new cavalry special soldier workshop, which we already do have. We just can't place it, I think, until we actually enter into Asgard. The new cavalry special, will be added. This is a workshop that trains the special cavalry troops fighters. After unlocking Chronicles and completing research on special troops, it can be purchased at the building shop and built in your territory. We will also get new research for these troops. So obviously we're getting a new story in Webtoon. We're getting new buffs. We're getting Titan attack increase, Titan heavily wounded decrease, leech skill cooldown, and elixir production speed increase. We're getting max elixir storage, and then we are getting periodic elixir production. And then we're finally getting the increasing soldier training amount item list. I know I've made a lot of these suggestions, and it's really cool to see that they're listening. I will show you how to obtain some of these. I do know that some of the other stuff is there. We did get the war reporter frame. I did place like the 3rd tier, whatever that is. I didn't realize that I actually had to type everything that happened in there. I just posted the YouTube video link for the live streams that we did, but that started okay. Congrats to all the winners. It was fun. Obviously the loading screen and everything changed. We have a lot of new packages which we will be able to take a look at just in here. I did purchase some of them. Holy crap. So the cutscene, when acquiring a legendary, Mio or Destina are going to appear. Unique is just Mio, and then rare or lower is going to be Eugene. And then Chronicle reward UI will be improved. The display of the Royal Castle status will be improved. And then it looks like Season 1 Mana Stones can be used for Iris. Convenience will be improved so Alliance territory can be displayed and found on the world map screen even at maximum zoom. Holy Ground monsters can be deleted when you transfer a castle on top of them. They're fixing that. They fixed the issue where held difficulty rewards of Ruined Defense were displayed as very hard. Fixed an issue where automatic transfer of Alliance leadership triggered by the long-term inactivity of an Alliance leader was not implemented in accordance with parallel rules. Fixed an issue where buildings could be placed in restricted areas. Fixed an issue where the previous event window lagged before displaying a new one. Fixed an issue where the actual reward distribution appeared different than the leaderboard. Fixed an issue where the unavailable to transfer areas were abnormally displayed, were changing characters entering the world and attempting to transfer castles. Fixed an issue where the Alliance troops that captured a gate with limited attack direction in the parallel world cannot return. Fixed an intermittent issue where the castle was not recognized as an obstacle and could be passed through while marching in parallel world. Adjusted the display and location of availability information for packages with purchase time limits. Holy moly, that was a lot of fun. wow. And then obviously you got a couple of replies down there. So it's really cool to see that they're fixing stuff as quick as they can. I know that the main guy over there, along with his team, are working exceptionally hard. Um, so now we're getting new packages, right? So this, oh, get out of here. So to the ASGARD battlefields. So this is 3,400 gems instantly. Then we're gonna get 20 prayer books. Then we're gonna get 10 and 10 on day 7 and 8. Then we're gonna get another 10 on day 11, and then we're gonna get another 14 on, or another 30 on day 14. So I'm assuming this is probably gonna be $20, maybe 40 USD anyway. So not a bad pack to get. Obviously, this is going to be the one with all of these stupid prayer books in it. So obviously, we got the $5 deal, the $10 deal, the 20, the 40, and then the 70. So we can go up to 5 per character, and it looks pretty similar to Arena and some of the other ones that we've seen. I do like how we get the legendary mana stone just right off the bat, so we can get 100, and then we can get 111, then 119, a bunch. So let's just say like 130. Next, we can purchase this once a day. We're gonna get the 10 advanced prayer books, the 10 Lumi prayer books. This is typically 99 cents or a couple bucks. Next, we're gonna get Feast of the Victor. Holy crap! So this one is the one with the additional training soldiers. So this one is 4,000 additional soldiers. That is pretty much the biggest thing, along with these, the invention tools, the troop size. And then as we move down, another 4,000 additional soldiers for 4. And then we got the 20,000 additional soldiers for 2. And then we can purchase this 5 times a week. Legendary Titan part selection chest, 4 hours, troops increase. Oh man, this pack is actually pretty darn good. Next, we're going to get the Lumi growth pack. I don't know if I'm going to get this one. It is only, I think this is $10. But you're only going to get 10, so $100 for 100 prayer books, which seems pretty low. This one looks like it's going to be a little bit better. So you're going to get this daily, well, I guess all these daily, and you can choose this, 7-day supply. You can do this twice. And then you can also do the legendary mana stone for 21 days. You can only do this once. You're going to get one a day, 4,600 gems. Next is the ASGARD battle prep. Purchasable gems, so $10. 5 legendary mana stones, 20 tool chests. I'm pretty sure I already bought this one, if I'm being honest. And then this is the other one that looks really cool. I will show you this one in game. And then let's go ahead and take a look. So obviously some of the actual visual stuff looks a little bit different. So there is a recharge reward going on right now on this waiting. I got 12 days, so I'm not really in that big of a rush. And still the second chance is there. Nothing changed there. We got the blessing of growth again, which popped up, which is really odd because I literally cannot buy this again. But okay. Nothing in here. It just looks a little bit different and a little bit nicer. The choose your pack is still here, and it's still all the same stuff at the same value. The value pack has not changed at all. This is where we got the monthly. So obviously I purchased the lower tier here, so we get the 4 hours of the 50%. We get 10 legendary mana stones. You get 7 of the 10,000 additional training soldiers and the 4,800 VIP points. And then, of course, the gem shop is still the same. So let me go ahead and take a look at this real quick. So this is the Mana Stone 1 pack. This is the Mana Stone 2 pack. So there's only 3 tiers, but they are more expensive. And obviously, I wanted to get them as I'm still working on a bunch. So as of right now, just wait another day. Obviously, we're going to get a new pass. We're going to be able to see if we can use the Universal Mana Stones on Season 2, or if they're only going to be the Season 2 Mana Stones. So just give it some time. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave your comments down below. Good luck to everyone as we have all of that information now, which I am going to go ahead and pull that up on the screen as I'm doing my outro. And as always, good luck. There's only so much that we can do. So let's go ahead and test this out and let's have some fun. So here is group 1. I'm in group 2 here. As you can tell, I'm with 11, 9, 14, 16, 17, 21, 29, 35, and 36. There are 8 kingdoms in ours, and some might have 9. And then I will do 9 and 10 here. Obviously these are 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or maybe 11. And that is it. So I will meet everyone on the battlefield. I am super excited. Obviously this starts tomorrow with some of the other stuff. So as always, consider liking, subscribing, commenting, doing whatever you want. Also check out my second channel, and have a great rest of your day.